Looting, fires, violence. This is the scene. You see the images right here. This is the city of brotherly love last night, Philadelphia. The mayor there calling looters in his city anarchists. 43 people were arrested, 91 received citations. More than a dozen Philadelphia officers injured this weekend. We're told police hit with, among other things, bricks and Molotov cocktails. Today, all government operations in Philadelphia are closed as the city braces for possibly another night of unrest. Joining me right now, an important voice in the city, the Reverend Lusk, former NFL Eagles running back and the pastor of the Greater Exodus Baptist Church. Pastor, thank you so much for being with us today. When you see these scenes playing out in your city, there's an important social justice message, an important message of needed police reforms, but then you see the looting, the violence, officers under attack. Where's the circuit breaker? What can be done?
Well, I think the first thing has to happen is that the president has to begin to speak and take advantage of this moment. This is a bipartisan moment. This is a moment where we all agree. Everybody agrees that what happened to Mr. Floyd was wrong. He needs to reach over to the aisle, walk over there and talk to Ms. Pelosi. They need to get together and they need to make a joint statement. And this is a street movement and we have to get to the streets. It's just as simple as that. It's time for compromise. This is a 9/11 moment for our country. And we can come together around this, but in order to do it, we need please, Mr. President, please lead us. We need your compassion.
Well, you talk about this, it's an excellent analogy. It's a 9/11 moment. The country is in crisis. The country needs a leader. You're a proud Philadelphian now, but you're a son of Memphis. You were a 14-year-old young man in the city of Memphis when Dr. King was assassinated. A lot of people see these pictures and they think about the 60s, 1968 in particular. They think about after Rodney King. There have been, of course, many black men died at the hands of police since then. But as you ask for the president to step forward here, where are we? How do you see the historical context here?
Well, I mean, going back to Tennessee when I was 13, 14 years old, Dr. King was assassinated there, and I can remember that the moments, they reflect each other. I mean, right now, there's very little difference between what was going on in the streets in Memphis, Tennessee in 1968 and what's going on right now. And so, but we need leadership. Again, I can't emphasize this enough. And I may not have another opportunity to say something that will get to our honorable president. Mr. President, we need you to reach out, bring us all together. You can do it. I heard one of your guests say it's too late. It's not too late, Mr. President. Get on the horn, get busy bringing us together.
When you just heard our correspondent say the president's on a call with governors saying they are weak, that they should be tougher, that they should have been acted more quickly to use the National Guard. Is that what you want to hear from the president?
Absolutely not. And listen, here's the deal. What happened there was a beastly act. What happened to Mr. Floyd was a beastly act. But we can't hate the beast so much that we become the beast ourselves. It's important that we use discretion, that we use compassion. And right now we only have, I think there's only one death as a result of this riot at this point. I think in Oakland, we lost one. Let's not lose anybody else by being heavy-handed. Heavy-handedness is not what we need.
Pastor Lusk, grateful for your time today, sir, and your insights. Really appreciate it.
I'm praying for the country, praying for you, John. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that very much, more than I can say. Thank you very much, Pastor Lusk.